Hey guys, and welcome back to Darksouls. Previously, we went through the Darkroot Basin, got a Leo ring, and some other stuff. You may notice that I may have even more graphics on now. Modifications. I'm going to be changing them throughout this Let's Play, so don't get too attached to anything. Last time we got the wolf ring here, which increases pose. We also beat the moonlight butterfly, so if I go over here, scroll down to, oh, we got Firekeeper Soul. We should probably use that at some point. Probably use that this episode. And we got this Moonlight Butterfly right here. So we check out this. It says the soul of a mystic Moonlight Butterfly, which filters. I think it's meant to be flutters, but I don't think I know how to spell. Flitters in Darkroot Garden. Or I don't know how to read. That's probably more likely. Special beings have special souls. The butterfly's soul is a creation of Thief the Scaleless, used to acquire a huge amount of souls, or create a unique weapon. So we'll keep that in mind for later. Where we create that unique weapon, I can't quite remember. There are a lot of blacksmiths in this game, and I did say something about blacksmiths in my my last episode, about how that guy may have been the first son. It's definitely not. I realize this now, so if you have watched the previous video and like, oh Kris, I can't believe you said this, yada yada yada. Yeah, I know. Get used to it, I'm gonna make lots of mistakes. So I'm just walking back to Undead Parish, where that blacksmith was. And there is something I want to do over here first though, so we're gonna go to this new area, but first of all we have to kill this guy who's trying to sneak up on me. I actually got a hit on me, which is gay. Ugh, yawn. Wasn't really a yawn, it was more like a weird throat gurgle. Don't know really how to describe it, but yeah, it's a throat gurgle. And the reason why we're going down here is there is a twinkling titanite slug thing, which I want to kill. You see that light over there? That's that tinkling twilight slug. So we're gonna go here and then we're gonna sprint. And then hopefully we can get a hit off before it runs away. Yes. Once we get that hit off, it can't run away. So we gotta get a hit off. Oh, we gave 2 large titanite shards. That is super lucky. Now, I don't think it's here. Yeah, it's the next bit down. There's another little secret that we're gonna get. But this is the last little secret we're gonna get in this area, and then we're gonna head back because we don't really want to be here for too long. Especially when this is sort of out of our league level wise. So we're going to slide down here, pick up this item, which gives us the longbow. It's not really that important, but it's nice to have the longbow. Now I'm going to slide down here. There is another item over there that we can pick up now, but it's not really much point. There's also a giant hydra over there, which gives us a dragon scale if we kill it. If we go this way, there is a grey knight, and he is defending a elevator which will take us down to the Valley of Drakes. So if we ever want the shortcut to the Valley of Drakes, or from here to from the Valley of Drakes, we can do that, but we don't really want that, and there's no real point in unlocking that. I will show a video here of me both collecting that item right now and the Hydra, and killing that Grey Knight and unlocking that elevator. So I'll probably show them both as I'm walking back towards the base. Well, by base I mean Undead Parish. I tend to call it the base because it's pretty much the more central bonfire, even more so than Firelink Shrine. So it's always good to try and kindle that when you can. I'm pretty sure I'm human right now, yeah I am, which is good. So I can kindle that if I have another soft soul, which I believe I do. Even though I can't really see because of this mod, which is one of the mods that I really want to change because I don't really want to see not my soft humanities, because I need to know that stuff so I can know whether or not I can kindle and return return to being human, instead of just like guessing, oh can I or can I not, but that's not important really. So we're almost back at the Undead Parish. We are getting some lag because of the mods, but that's fine. The reason why we're getting lag is because we're loading assets on top of previous assets, so it creates some lag. I have moved this to my main hard drive, so it should load a little bit faster, but
that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me?
Why,
Can
yes,
produce
I
divine
do want to
weapons
be
with a
this
flame
ember.
such as that.
We got this ember from that dead blacksmith atop of the Moonlight Butterfly Tower, so we're gonna give him this.
Thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Now what that does, if I moved from one, if we go to modify equipment, it says no weapons for reception, so we have to wait for enough Titanite shards, which I should be able to buy some here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Reinforce. Push and push. So now we got claim one that's level 5. Sorry about that cough. We go to the modify. We can either return an item to normal, or we can modify it to a divine claymore, which I don't want to do because, as you can see, it reduces the parameter bonuses, and it also changes it to have a faith setting, which means the more faith you have, the more damage you're going to do, and also does magic damage now as well. I don't particularly like divine weapons. I really don't. I'm going to need to get a divine weapon for much later in the game, but I'm still not sure which weapon I want that weapon to be divine. Because you want to like pick an item that's not going to be losing too much when it gets divined. Otherwise, I'm just going to kindle this bonfire for very important reasons, but I'm not that important right now. But the reason why I'm doing it is so that I can get 10 S's fast from it. Next I'm going to level up. Now what eventually I want is, which is what I'm sort of doing now, is I want to get 15 intelligence and 15 faith for a weapon much later in the game, and it's better to get now than grinding out levels later. Next I want to improve dexterity to 20, strength to 24, endurance to 30, vitality to 20. Those are the things that I'm looking for in my level ups. Whether or not I get there by the time I need them is a completely different thing, and I'm not that worried about level ups. It's the only reason why I want the level ups is so I can use weapons later on in the game. This is going to be a random message saying good luck, and this one saying praise the sun. Always cool to know. The thing to know about these signs, once they get over I think 100, their face changes, because as you can see right now it's that merchant that we met in the first video, well, in the Undead Berg, and if they get over 100 they change their face to something different, yada yada yada, you get the drift. I wonder if we'll get a summon here. Nah, doesn't look like it. So we're going to do what we usually do. We backstab this guy. You should understand. It's pretty easy to do that by now. Oh, I got hit. I was hoping to dodge that hit and then backstab. This floating one should have a bunch. So yep, as you can see it's now got a different thing. I believe that's Knight Solaire, or is it Black Knight Tarkus? I can't quite tell. I'm pretty sure it's Knight Solaire though, because I don't think much people care about Black Eye and Knight Tarkus that much. I didn't actually level up my levels, I don't think. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. I'm heading down to Firelink Shrine right now, which is much more important. I can also show something off, but I don't particularly care too much about showing it off just yet. But it is something that's slightly important. You'll notice there's a giant gap here. You can actually, I might as well show you walking off on, oh I missed it, oh well. You actually walk off onto that and land on top of that if you don't do stupid things like I do. And you can access the crow's nest. And I'll show you the crow that took us from the Undead Asylum to here. We can roll up in his nest and he'll take us back to the Undead Asylum. We'll also be doing that a little bit later. Like I've said, it's not important to us right now. There's much more pressing things to do, such as actually making the level up go. I don't know why that level up didn't go. Reason why I'm changing attunement to 10. As you can see at 9, my attunement slots on the right hand side of the thing, which I'll show with my mouse right here, is 0. If we go to 10, it's now 1. That's the reason why we're doing that. We want to change that to that and accept. Alright, that was that. Can't believe I didn't actually press the accept button on that level up, and at least I didn't die, so it's fine. Not that it really would have mattered if I died there or not. So we're going to talk to the Firekeeper here and get her to reinforce our Escus with the Firekeeper soul that we found on that podium. Now, whatever that Firekeeper soul is, we won't actually know. It was probably just the one that lived in that church and had like a bonfire there, but maybe she got killed by that Black Knight. Who knows? There's lots of things that could happen. We still got Petrus
Oh,
here. He's
I
still
will
waiting.
teach you.
And he doesn't have any cool miracles for
Come
us.
again.
We do kind of
If-
want heal eventually, but I'm not that worried about purchasing miracles. I don't really need it to play this game. They are useful, but they're not useful to me. So sort of thing. So back up we go here. And we're going to be heading towards our new thing. Now, first of all, I'm going to equip my longbow. And we're going to kill a guy. Remember that guy who was shooting at us before? We're going to go kill him. So, once you got your bow equipped in your Undead Parish, you'll look up here. And you'll see there's a guy there. His name is the Channeler. And if we can shoot him from this direction, but I recommend shooting him from here, because that way you can shoot him and he won't be able to shoot you. This is a very slow and boring bit, but you just keep doing it and eventually he dies. As you can see, the pillar right there is saving me, so we don't have to worry about getting hit. And I believe that's him dead. Yep. That's the easiest way to kill him. You just snipe him from there. And the reason why I want to kill him is because he can buff his allies, and there are a bunch of just undead hollows there that are going to be bitches. This guy is a little bit annoying because he's on these stairs, but if you just get through his block, you can kill him quite easily with two-hand. And it's actually quite easy because he's on the stairs, because being lower on the stairs is actually better than being higher on the stairs. Now you see, there's a whole bunch of guys there, and once they're aggroed for good. Best way to deal with them if you have the claymore is to just use your stab attack, like just staying outside their range and getting the stab off before they can hit you. Of course, this isn't going too well for me right now, but just back up, heal up, and try again. Oh, I was hoping to get more than just one. If you get more than one, it's a good start. If you don't, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm now waiting for Stamina to come back. Oh, I can't believe I got traded then. There's only one guy left, so might as well walk behind him and kill him. Broken straight swords is all those guys drop. Absolutely useless to us. They eventually best crystallized version of them, and they drop broken crystal straight swords, which is also cool. Here we have another Bowler Knight. Of course we're getting lagged though, which is annoying. Rather not. I'm definitely going to be removing a lot of these mods, but when I actually do is completely unknown to me. Alright, screw it. I've had enough of mucking around with you, trying to get back, so I'm just going to kill you. Not sure which mods I'm going to remove, but it's probably going to be mainly texture mods. We're going to go through that door in a little bit, just not right now. And I'm also may or may not show something, but I'll probably show it later. Like not here. Much later in the, like when I'm doing extra videos for this thing. There's a way to make this guy not in his cage, and it's by doing a sequence break. You don't want to do that because you can't kill him before he kills your firekeeper, which is
Still
annoying.
human, are you? As you can see, I am.
Yep. This is the Knight Lestra, or Ster, or Lestra, I don't know. Once you free him with your master key, you talk to him, he says thank you, and he's going to give us a reward later, which is going to be a Sunlight Medal. So we're going to go back to Firelink's Shrine quickly, just so we can say hi to that guy. That's literally the only reason why I'm going back to Firelink's Shrine. We're not going to rest at the bonfire because they'll respawn all the creatures up here, and we don't want to do that. And, oh, we got Titanite Shard from that body. That's lucky. Bowler Knights, of course, drop Titanite Shard and occasionally their items, so it's good to keep that in mind. Here we have a large soldier, nameless soldier. What does this say? Praise the sun. Yes, praise the sun, my friend. We must always praise the sun, otherwise we're not praising the sun. This is probably going to lure these guys. Yep. Oh, lags, not good. Especially when fighting. So again, you just want to like circle around and then eventually, oh no, eventually you're gonna die. Oh my god, why did I die? Oh man, I'm the worst. Oh, I lost my humanity. That's not good. I'm not 100% worried about that, but I'm a little bit peeved off that I died then so stupidly. But it will take me back to Firelink Shrine so I can talk to a guy. I'm all hollowed now. Oh, that was a bad death. Just bad all over. I was being a little bit too cocky trying to get a backstab, which I shouldn't
I
have
am
been doing.
grateful to you
He's
for
gonna give me a reward.
Not enough for you. Well,
You may notice that he's awfully close here. See, look how close he is.
but there are
Eventually, if you talk to him enough, he'll tell you some hints. You have to just keep talking to him. Or maybe it's after the first boss fight. But that's not important for now. What we're going to do is unequip that. And we're going to kick this guy.
Well, what have we here?
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I meant to kick you. Now, we're going to see something very badly here, which you shouldn't ever do. But hopefully this doesn't screw up me and ruin this whole Let's Play. So, here we go. Stop. Quit, yes. Now you quit the moment you start getting souls. And hopefully it's alright. And we did it right. Because we kicked him off, and while the souls were coming in, he dropped his item here, which is 5 humanity and Ring of Favor protection. Which is a really good item. Unfortunately it breaks if you take it off, so I'm going to put it on right now, and we're going to have bonus HP now. We also got a little more stamina and a little bit more equipped. And by stamina I meant endurance. So that's that. We now got the Ring of Favor, and we don't have to worry about him killing that Firekeeper. I will be showing an alternate timeline where he does kill the Firekeeper and what you have to do to rescue that Firekeeper, so forth. But right now we're just going to head up here. Back to where our bloodstain is. We're going to equip our longbow back and then put our claymore back on. And the reason why I unequipped my weapon was if you actually hit him, he will aggro against you and you have to actually fight him. Which I can also show. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I could also show. It's probably not that necessary. I forgot to turn myself human again. Oh, well, I'll pick up my soul and then I'll head to the bonfire by the blacksmith and then I'll turn human. I do want to be human for most of the boss fights and pretty much most of the game. Because you can get summons and yada 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 yada. Just gonna quickly slice this guy. Alright, as you can see I can kill these guys in one hit, so that's always good. We are going to be able to upgrade this claymore past +5 very soon. We just have to beat the Capra Demon and then pick up another Ember from the basement. And the basement is like underground Undeadburg, I think it's meant to be. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. I'd prefer to go the other way through the Valley of the Drakes and whatnot. Whoops, I didn't mean to leave the bonfire. I meant to reverse hollowing. I have no humanity, that's annoying. But that's also fine. Got a level up here or two, so let's get me some more vitality, and that's enough. I can also probably use some souls to get me some more stuff, but it's not important. Good idea of humanity in my quick bar, so let's pop one. What humanity does when you pop it is give you a soft humanity and also give you a heal. Some healing, I should say. So, there we go. Now we're going to verse a boss. It's been a long video this one, but we've done a lot of actual stuff even though it doesn't seem like it. We got the Ring of Favor. We upgrade our Estus Flask again. We got that Twinkling Titanite from that Twinkling Titanite thingamajiggy slug, whatever it's called. I should really know the name of that thing, but I don't, because I don't really 100% care too much. Oh, he pulled out his sword, what a jerk. Good up. Now we do have to verse those undead hollows again, which is kind of annoying. I was kind of hoping I didn't have to do that. I definitely shouldn't have jumped down to be quick. I should have just walked around the long way and it would have been just as quick really, because I wouldn't have died. But it's fine. Come on, you. No, stop jumping back. Oh my god, where did you come from? Oh jeez. I need to get back, heal up. Okay, that was a little bit scary. I can't believe I aggroed that other guy. Probably should have killed him just to be safe, but it's fine. Everything is just fine. Everything is cool. We're all part of a group. Everyone's happy. No one wants to die. Horrible death. Oh, quadra kill there. That was super good splat. I think it's the last one. Alright, we didn't lose too much HP. And we're human. And now we can actually do this gargoyle boss fight. Now, we could hire, we could summon other humans here. I doubt we're actually going to see any human summons. It's very rare that you do. And for some reason, oh that's right, because I killed Nightlustra. I forgot I killed him. You can also summon him right there. I'll show an extra video of him actually summoning him. Probably be the same thing of when I actually do verse him. Well, in the other timeline. Anyway, here's what we really want to summon. Good old Knight Solaire. Yeah, it definitely was Knight Solaire in that picture, because he's got the green coat there. So it's definitely Knight Solaire, not Black Knight Tarkus. What's his message say? Try humanity. Good job, guy. So we're going to quickly heal up. Do we have any... We should have some lightning, right? Yep, we got some lightning pine resin. So let's go out here. Traverse the fog gate. Next, we're going to add some... Nope, I didn't want to chug some Sunkist, but it's fine. I don't need 7. I want to lightning my thing. And here we go, cutscene. Oh, what's that? Over there? They're definitely not going to come alive, right? Notice how one's missing a tail, one's got a tail. Very important to know, very important to know. Now they're both awake. Well, maybe just one's awake at the moment. But both of them will eventually become awake, just one's aggroing right now and the other one's still trying to free himself from his bonds. So what you want to do is wait for him to attack. And you want to unlink him and try and hit his backside as much as possible. Yeah, goes Gargoyle Tail. Oh, he's still alive. Natsula, can you finish him off for me? Thanks, Natsula. Did it, buddy. Ah, I got hit by that. Man. This fire is super annoying. Once he stops being a bitch with the fire, boom. And that's the Gargoyle fight. Super easy if you have a companion with you. Even easier again if you have lightning on your sword, as you saw. And I got the gargoyle axe, gargoyle tail axe. Let's read this. Slice tail of a gargoyle guarding the Bell of the Awakening in the Undead Church or patrolling in Anno Londo. Anno Londo? What? Could that be foreshadowing that he's going to come back? Can be used as a bronze battle axe. Bends dramatically during large attacks, owing to its nature as a tail. So let's equip this. Oh. Apparently equipping that adds some poison, petrify, toxicity, and bleed. But yeah, there you go. You can see that weird, crazy bendy. Yeah. That's all I wanted to show off with the gargoyle tail. How it goes crazy bendy. Claymore +5. And now we're going to ring the bell. Ring my bell. Whoops. Forgot I had that open. Ring my bell. So up these very long stairs. Oh, they're so long. So long. You eventually get up here. And you still gotta climb up more stairs, so it's dreadful. Usually there's like a notification here saying climb up, and you're like, thanks guy who's on the internet telling me to climb up. You're so useful. How would I ever survive without you? Gorgeous view, +15 rating. The real gorgeous view is up there, but you can't see it. Bing bong. witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. And that's the very first Bell of Awakening, and that's going to be just about this video. There is one more thing I want to show off, and that's going to be it. Which is another NPC, who's actually a good NPC and a shopkeeper. Yes, I know it's a gorgeous view. I want to climb down the ladder. See, I hate those sort of notifications that are just on the ladder or just in front of the blacksmith or any NPC that you want to talk to, and it's just in the way. You can drop down these, but you're going to take a lot of damage. I recommend just sliding down. You'll be just fine. And here's our new NPC, and he's all like, "Hey bro, you wanna go?" He's also very human if you look at his face. Just let me try and manipulate my camera. There you go. You can see how human he is. He's also got a very pale skin tone, so
Greetings.
that sort of land.
I am Oswald of Kareem, the Power. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Now what you get from this guy is Purging Stone, which is super duper important, but I'm not going to buy one because I shouldn't get purged if I'm good. What Purge does is when you get cursed, you'll die instantly and you won't have your full HP. Your max HP will drop to half until you get rid of the curse by using a Purging Stone. So if you ever get cursed and you have half HP and you don't understand why, it's probably because you've been killed by a curse and your HP is permanently put on half HP until you purge it away. We also got Indictment, which you can report an invader for doing something, for just invading you, I guess. You can also look at by the Book of the Guilty, which shows you all indicted characters that have wronged some person who's used the indictment. And that's about it. You can also get Karmic Justice here, which is really super good in PvP somehow. I'm not entirely sure how PvP works because it's not my thing. Miracle of the Black-Haired Witch of Velka. Temporarily auto-counters versus heavy damage. For each sin there is punishment, and it is the task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out the punishment. And you can also get the Velka Talisman, which allows you to use this Karmic Justice. It's also a slightly stronger talisman than a normal talisman, I think. I'm not entirely sure how that all works, but those who understand it do. You can also buy Ring of Sacrifice, which we picked up off that guy who was below that bridge. And you can buy Blood Bite Ring, which reduces blood buildup, and Poison Bite Ring, which reduces poison, which increases poison resistance by a lot. Which could be useful, but we're not going to need it. Oops. I forgot to do something. I'm sorry.
I am pleased to
Please talk
see
to me again. Thank you. We're going to learn the gesture. Well, what is it? Which is a pretty damn good gesture. We can abandon our previous covenant and join his covenant instead. And if we request absolution, he'll tell us we've not sinned. If we kill a member of a Way of the White or any covenant, you come to him and go, "I wish to be cleansed of my sins," and he'll let you be cleansed, and then you can rejoin that covenant. It's just basically if you break your bonds. So let's go select, and let's change it back in. No, I don't want to switch back in for, well, what is it? So we're going to turn around and go, "Well, what is it, guys?" Yeah, it's right, bitches. Bam, man. That's going to be the end of this episode of Dark Souls. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit a like and a subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys later.